Hello, what's going on guys? Metal Productions here. Today I wanted to make a new little video about a custom build I did, and this is a Jedi Interceptor used in episode 3 when Obi-Wan actually visits Utapau. I was kind of curious to see what a interceptor would look like if it was released in 2020. So this is actually my take on it. So the base of this build is actually the 2016 red Jedi Interceptor. So this is actually the build. It's actually pretty nice to see with the blue pieces. Also added some landing gear, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Actually swapped the red pieces for this dark blue. As you can see, the cockpit also has a new interior, but we'll get to that later as well. The 2017 or 2007 version also had the dark blue wings, but these didn't have any stickers on the outside of the wings. So I actually took the stickers from the 2016 set, cut them out and placed it on the blue wing piece. Also on the inside also had that sticker piece as well. I think it looks good as is right now. The 2016 model of this version had a really ugly wing design where this R2 unit would stick out with the shoulders as well. So I just removed that completely. As you can see, the wings are a lot thinner than the 2016 version. Pretty happy how sleek and thin this looks. This version shows a lot of studs. I'm planning on building a real MOC, like a snot technique Jedi Interceptor. A friend of mine actually did that. As you can see, some sticker pieces or sticker detailing as well. Many of the pieces actually been reused of the 2016 version. I actually wanted to get the reddish chrome R2 unit that he uses in episode 3. But I couldn't find that piece on this website. On the 2016 model, the wings are pretty low actually, so I actually lifted the whole wing section up by approximately 2 studs. So it's a little bit higher and the cockpit sits a little bit more flush as is. Underneath, we can also see some landing gear, and this is actually based on the 2007 version as well. And this is actually a pretty simple landing gear. The back, it's only connected by 1 stud, so it's pretty fragile. It can land perfectly. So as you can see here, the whole structure is basically resting on these 3 feet. So it's actually a pretty strong build. I really like this design for landing gear. But this landing gear can also be folded in like that. Very easy, and the back as well. Like I said, it's only connected by 1 stud, so it's a little bit fragile. But yeah, it sits flush. You basically can't see it at the back like this as well. But yeah, that's basically how flush it looks. It's okay. I mean, it's not perfect. This whole model is not perfect, but it's the best I could with the pieces I had. Cannon pieces, I extended them a little bit. They're actually running through the end of the wingtip right here. Actually pretty similar to the one that this model actually came with, but I added a little bit more of those little barrel pieces. I don't know if you can see it that well. Those pins I attached to the front as well. So in the S-foil position, it basically looks like this. As you can see, all the wing pieces have stickers on the inside and outside as well. Pretty happy about that I could reapply these stickers, but let's go to the interior. So this whole cockpit section actually has been heightened by 1 stud, so I can fit all this interior design in it. Yeah, if we open up the cockpit, we can see a highly detailed version of this cockpit. Actually some control panels, some printed pieces as well, some control sticks, yeah, and a little bit of a headrest kind of build for Obi Wan Kenobi. This is the 2020 Obi Wan Kenobi. Fits perfectly with this model. So he fits in perfectly well in this cockpit design. Fits perfectly in his little chair. This headrest can be moved up and down as you please. I went for a white interior because these pieces I only had in white. I prefer this in a little bit more brownish color than white. Some lights, some control pieces, and his hands actually reach out to the control sticks as well. So you can basically see that Obi-Wan is basically enjoying his comfortable seat in his Jedi Interceptor. So as you can see, this is the custom model, and this is the 2012 Jedi Interceptor for Anakin Skywalker, set 9494. Yeah, it's a really worthy upgrade. This is actually the first Jedi Interceptor to come out since the 2007 version. The main inspiration for this build was actually that it had to be playable, but also had to be a little bit more detailed than it was. It's a little bit higher because of the landing gear, while this just has these boring pieces where it's resting on. But yeah, this is basically the model. Hope you enjoyed it, and this is basically my take on a 2020 upgraded playset for a blue Jedi starfighter or interceptor for Obi Wan Kenobi from episode 3. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. So I'm really curious to see what you guys build yourselves. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this upgrade. Is it worthy enough to be an upgrade? And also let me know down in the comments if you want me to do more of these types of custom builds. Thank you for watching, and on to the next one.